What's up, everyone? This is Saiyan 91 back once again for some more Let's Play Final Fantasy X. In the last part, we went through the inside of Mount Gigazet, and we managed to defeat the Sanctuary Keeper. In this part, we're going to be heading into Zanarkand itself. Surprised I didn't get attacked there. I always seem to get attacked right before I exit the damn area. Just my luck. But this one's going to have a lot of cutscenes, so strap in, kiddies!
A city dead for 1,000 years. A city I had to see with my own eyes. The end of Yuna's journey. The last chapter in my story. My thoughts, they kept floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could pin them down with words.
Yuna, I say no. If we go down there, then you'll...
Riku, you're a true friend, and I thank you, but I must go. Down to Zanarkand.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go. But shouldn't we think about it some more? There's gotta be some kind of way we can save you, Yuna!
All my life, I knew this moment would come.
Yuni...
Thank you, Riku. Thank you for everything.
Don't say that, Yuni. It's not over yet.
Tell Sid, thank you.
No. You can tell him yourself.
Please.
Yuni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
Kimari, let's go. Sir Orin, Kimari told me, when my father wanted me taken from Bavel to Besaid, it was you who told Kimari, right? I had always wanted to meet you someday. I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor. I don't know how to thank you. Perhaps, if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do. Yes. I will challenge Sin. I will defeat Sin. If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone. And so am I. I suppose. Anyway, I just wanted to say, Sir Orin, I thank you. Kimari, do you remember the first day we met? I was only 7. My father had defeated Sin, and all Bavel was celebrating. Everyone was saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated sin, and now he was dead. Now I was all alone. I couldn't sleep. So I wandered into the town, away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bavel, where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought sin. Then, you appeared, Kimahri. You said you were looking for the daughter of Braska, remember? At first, I was so scared, until I realized what a gentle person you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bavel as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then, because that was when I knew my father was dead, and I would never see him again. You just held me, without saying a word. I cried after we got to Besaid, too. When you tried to go, after leaving me in the care of the temple, I held on to you crying, "Don't go, don't go." And you listened, Kimahri. You stayed. Kimahri, thank you. Thank you so much. And I've always liked your broken horn. Waka, Lulu. I'll never forget my days spent with you, growing up in Besaid. We always played together, us and Chapu. That's why I was always so happy, I think. And when you refused to let me become a summoner, and I did it anyway, I'm sorry. I've always wanted to apologize. You know, when you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy. I could tell you really cared about me. You were like my big brother and sister. No, I think you really were my big brother and sister. What else? I love watching you play blitzball, Waka. I even love it when you scold me, Lulu. Really. I guess that leaves the newest guardian. Star player of the Xanarkand Ames. You are. I am. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that we met. We haven't even known each other that long, but it's funny. So this is what it feels like. It's a much more wonderful feeling than anything I had ever imagined. Wonderful. But it hurts sometimes. I wonder. I just want to say thank you for everything. Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all, I'm afraid. No, I shouldn't say that. I'll do that part over.
What you up to?
Last pick is kind of odd considering it's like from Titus's point of view, but otherwise it's a touching little sort of will from Yuna, because she thinks she's pretty much gonna go on a suicide mission. We still have to find a way in order to stop that from happening. God, this place is huge. I do like the architecture, though. It's just that the surrounding is so beige. Just such a lack of color. Then again, that's what degradation is. Pretty much sucks the color and life out of everything. And after 1,000 years, I'm surprised the buildings are still standing. Well, most of them anyway.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance. Hey, there was more, right? I mean, like that time. Anyone?
I think
Yes?
that we should stop. Maybe. For now. Let's go.
Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed if it ended there. That'd be ridiculous going that whole way just for that same damn cutscene. And, oh, game's over. I think everyone would just flip out. Okay, Auron's getting a little stronger. That's always good. As with the last part, I'm not going to be so much grinding in this part as more farming for items. Considering there's going to be a few enemies up front that have a very specific item that I need. Known as purifying salt. Basically what it is, if you have 30 of them, my god, it is a pain in the ass to get that many. You put it on a piece of armor, and it basically means no random encounters. Which is great for when you don't want to have to bother having to cut out encounters like I tend to do. Why not? Holy crap. Half the damn part's done with just cutscenes. Let's go, everyone. And there's going to be a lot of returning enemies from Mount Gegazet and and from inside Mount Gegazet as well. So, really haven't seen anything. Yeah, pretty much seen everything. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't want Lulu.
So, how shall we do this?
Titus. Let's get the hell out of here. And that'll make things like going across a lot of places trying to get items very easy. And also for things like dodging the lightning bolts. If you want to dodge them anyway. Fortune Sphere, you can always use those. I'm going to be needing a lot of them.
Looks like the far plane.
Close enough.
Seems to me more like just a bunch of unmarked graves. God, this is a depressing place to be. On a side note, I think Kimari only has about 1 or 2 more things in order to fill out his overdrive quota. To get the last of his overdrives. MP scroll. No, it's lame. So I'm gonna recheck that. Yep, 2 left. I know one of them. I forgot the other one. Nope, I remember now. I do. It's bad breath. Yep. You can pretty much pull a Marlboro yourself and be a ginormous troll to your enemies. Now we've finally made it here to the Temple of Xanarkand, as it were.
Journeyer of the long road, name yourself.
I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the island of Besaid.
Your eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled. Very good. You have journeyed well. Lady Yunalesca will surely welcome your arrival. Go to her now, and bring your guardians with you. Go.
Yes.
Turns out just about everything is dead here. Even the welcome wagon.
If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yoken, and rid Spira of sin.
What was that?
Our predecessors.
She said Lady Yoken, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yoken?
This dome is filled with fireflies. It's like one gigantic sphere. People's thoughts remain here, forever.
So this place is like the far plane. Eerily similar. Anyway, There's going to be a few new enemies around here, including this guy, Defender Z. It's basically a bit stronger version of Defender X. That's basically it. I believe there's even a later on version that's even stronger. But this is what I'm looking for. The Fallen Monks. These are the ones that have the Purifying Salt. And it usually comes in groups of 2 or 3. If you're lucky, you'll get the 3. And they can turn you into a zombie. And that can be a big pain. So you gotta be careful around them. As you might have seen, there's also quite a few treasure chests strewn around this place. Some of them with lots of money and new items, new weapons. And we still have these guys from the Bavel wedding scene, just a little bit altered. Not all that different. But they pretty much operate the same way as all the other ones did.
No! Mother, no! I don't want you to become a Faith! There is no other way. Use me and defeat sin. Only then will the people accept you. I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else! I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
So that brings up two very interesting points. Either he's a complete nutcase because he had mommy issues, or two, he was fucked up from the start. I'm leaning towards the second option. And believe it or not, his Aeon, Anima, that's his mom. Kind of cruel, don't you think? Let me grab this chest, and I think that we're going to call it a day, because I really just want to get those purifying salts in my inventory. I'm not going to grind up levels or anything, I'm just going to stick to getting my salts, and then I can go through here without having to cut anything out. Sure, it means I can be a bit more lazy, but hey, it also means that you don't have to constantly see black screen after black screen after black screen. So, next time in Let's Play Final Fantasy X, we'll get our No Encounters armor, and we'll go through the rest of the Zanderkin Temple. I'll see you guys then.